Good morning. And I want to talk about why women can't find men. I made a few videos like this in the past couple of days. I thought about this last night. And there's a big reason why women can't find men. One of them is, unfortunately, we're overweight. If you're overweight, you're not attracting somebody. They just pass you by. So the first thing you need to do is lose weight. Now, I had the same problem. I was 315 pounds, and I was invisible. When I went out, nobody paid attention to me. I could walk around with a flag, and nobody would ever pay attention because I was big. I totally get it. I was huge. I wore 3X shirts. I got one over here. I can show you later on. I lost 115 pounds on this program that I developed because the weight loss industry didn't have any answers for me. Their answers were, I need to spend money. I need to go to class. I need to measure foods. I need to eliminate foods from my diet. And now the next best thing since sliced bread is the GLP-1s. And to be honest with you, I was on that GLP-1 pill. It almost destroyed me. And the reason why it did it is because I stopped taking it. I had side effects. I was constipated. Every 5 to 6 days, I had to take a high-power laxative. My back was killing me. I was shuffling my feet. I lost muscle tone. I was no longer stable on my feet. I couldn't even walk around the house outside because of the uneven ground. I fell 3 times. I swear that if I didn't go off this medication, I'd be in a wheelchair within a year. That's how bad it was. My wife thought I was going to die because I went from looking good health-wise to looking like hell, all because of the pill. Come to find out, you Google the side effects of the pill, of the GLP-1s, and hey, guess what? I had those side effects. Not all of them, thank God. My hair didn't fall out. I didn't lose my eyesight. But I had a lot of those side effects, and they killed me. All I ever heard was stand up straight. Well, how the hell do you stand straight when your back is killing you? So anyways, losing weight is one of the biggest things you can do. And when you can't lose weight, you got a problem because people just ignore you. When I lost all my weight, I lost 115 pounds on this program. All of a sudden, the curtain went down. People noticed me. I go, oh my God, people are talking to me. They stop me. They're smiling, they're winking, they're laughing, touching. It's a girl thing. When women have to talk to you, my wife does this all the time. She has to touch you. Like you have to start hearing. When I touch you, that's when your hearing starts. I don't know why they do that, but women are always touching me. But I got noticed because I lost my weight. And that's the problem. You're not being noticed. So first thing foremost is lose your weight. Just go on their site, check it out. You got nothing to lose. It's $79. It's simple. It's natural. There's no drugs involved. There's no side effects involved. It's perfect. And you're never hungry on it. So go check it out. So now the thing is, why can't women find men? Well, you're looking in the wrong direction, first of all, and you're putting out signals that men don't want to see. Especially, I thought about this one last night. I have a lot of women friends, and they all talk to me about why they can't find a guy. And it's a conversation we have often, and I think it's interesting. So that's why I listen. And I care. I totally care. So you have women going out there trying to find a guy, and she goes, I met some of these guys, and all they want to do is jump in bed. Well, those are the guys you don't want. There's a lot of those guys out there. They're players. There's a lot of them out there. But if you find a guy, just in conversation, who is not trying to get you in bed that night, that's a keeper. That's a keeper. He's not interested in scoring that night. He's interested more in you. He'll score down the road. He knows he will, and you know he will. But he respects you enough where he doesn't need to do that right now. That guy is the keeper. When you find a guy who's giving you all this, he goes and he's trying to get you in bed that night. He's a player. He's going to put that notch in his belt and he's going to be gone. And he's going to go home to his buddies and he's going, hey, I nailed this girl last night. You don't want those people. The ones who are talking to you, who seem like they're interested and is not trying to get you in bed that day or that night, he is worth pursuing. I can't tell you anything beyond that because who knows? Another thing, there's so many signals that you women are putting out. Fake eyelashes. Why? You can put eye makeup on, but don't put it on heavily. I mean, it's the natural look. The best makeup out there, and I see it from my wife, I see it from the girls I know, is you barely have makeup on. That's what's attractive. Now, I know this girl who has very short eyelashes. She's probably a very good candidate for fake eyelashes, but she doesn't want to go down that road. But there's a product out there, and I'm not going to tell you what the product is, because I'm not here to advertise for anybody, but there's a product out there that she uses that actually grows her eyelashes. And it's amazing. It's totally amazing. She's got no side effects from these things. Her eyelashes grew almost to the point where they were touching her glasses when she put her reading glasses on. Wow. So that's a natural look. That's natural. Guys are looking for natural. You want to put the fake stuff on, you're putting out an image that a guy really is not interested in. He wants to see you as you. Heavy makeup. You have two faces. You got a makeup face and you have a natural face. A lot of times they don't even look alike. You put your natural face on, you just enhance the eyes as a tad, lipstick just a tad, you look awesome. That's your natural look. You pack on the makeup, foundation, I get the foundation and all this crap on your face. Who am I dating? Am I dating the natural one or I'm dating the heavy makeup one? I have no idea. Well, eventually you got to take the makeup off. You don't want to put the guy in the seizure. Stop with the heavy makeup. Another thing that turns men off is how you carry yourself. You walk around with these designer clothes, which the guy doesn't know a designer clothes from an undesigner. He doesn't care. I don't care if you bought this from Walmart or you bought it from Gucci or whatever your designer clothes are. He doesn't care. Doesn't know the difference as long as you look nice. But the purse, this kills me, the purse. Why are you going out and spending over $1,000 for a stupid purse? Who are you trying to impress? You just sent the message to any guy who maybe caught your eye that, oh, she's got this. I can't afford that. She's got $1,000 purse. Does she expect me to buy her expensive gifts? I can't afford that. She's too high end. She's unapproachable. If I even approach her, she's going to shoot me down. So guess what? We're not even going to try to approach you. That's another big one. Another one is your tattoos. Your tattoos were great when you were in your teens or in your early 20s. There comes a point where it just gets old. And unfortunately, tattoos are permanent. I don't know if they have a way to get rid of them or not, but you put them on your face, you put them on your hands, you put them on your arms, you can't hide them. You look stupid. Now, back years ago, girls who had tattoos were considered biker chicks. Nobody wanted to go with biker chicks. Nobody. Unfortunately, I think we still think that. It may not be true, but we still think it. And if we think it, therefore, we're not approaching you. So if you think about getting tattoos, don't. If you got them, you got a problem. Hide them. Some you can't. Some women got tattoos going down the front of their chest. Jesus. It's like Jelly Roll. Yeah, when he was younger, sure, fine. Put some tears on me and crosses and crap on my face. He thinks it's cool. Ask him now if it's cool. Not too cool. Who's going to date you? If I can't take you home to meet mom, you're not worth it. And you are putting out signals that I can't take you home to meet mom. I don't even want to be associated with you. Another one that kills me, spandex. Spandex. Are you hooking or are you looking for a man? You are telling me you're hooking. You got your boobs hanging out. You got spandex on there. It's like painted clothes on. You got high heels. It looks like you're on the corner hooking. What do you get an hour? That's what it looks like. Am I going to take you? Am I even going to greet you? No. And if I did, am I going to take you home to meet mom? That's what you have to ask yourself. When you meet a guy, will he take me home to meet mom? And be honest with yourself. And if the answer is no, then you need to make a change with your image. There's so many more things you have to do. And I'm not trying to make you into something that you're not. If this is the person you are, you got tattoos, you can't hide that. If that's the person you want, fine. But you just took that dating pool and you shrunk it down to practically nothing. Another one that just kills me is your piercings. Where is it written that it is cool to have this bull ring in your nose? Now, when you're in your teens or in your early 20s, just before you get mature, that might be cool. What guy are you attracting? Okay. What guy are you attracting? I can guarantee you're attracting a guy that not going to take you home to meet mom. That's the whole point. If I can't meet a guy and settle down and start a family because the way I look, don't you think you need to change your image a little bit? So that one kills you. You got tats, you got piercings all over the goddamn place. Really? Now, I'm an older guy, but when I worked in the construction industry my whole life. We have talked to men, boys, all different ages. Men just starting out, just out of high school, starting out, learning the trades. Middle-aged men, older men, we all had the same thoughts. With your tattoos, with your piercings, colored hair. What is with the colored hair, right? You got pink hair, you got green hair, you got blue hair. Does that look good to you? Well, maybe if you look in the mirror, you might think, oh, I look hot. Guess what? Not to a guy, you don't. Am I going to take you home to meet mom? No, because you look like an idiot. That's the whole point. How can you attract a man when you look like an idiot? How can you even get a job looking like that? You see these videos all the time. I can't get a job. Well, look at you. Look in the mirror and look at you. And if you don't have a mirror, ask somebody off the street, what would you hire me? How do I look to you? And I'm going to tell you the honest truth, but they don't know who the hell you are. You look ridiculous, and you can't figure out why I can't find myself a job. Well, because you're in a corporate world. You want to be in the corporate world. How are you going to meet a client looking like you do? You look like a clown. I'm not going to hire you because I don't want you to approach my clients looking like that. I'm not going to hire you. So, listen, there's a few things you need to do to make yourself more desirable to a man. If the man will not approach you, there's a reason. Because you look ridiculous or you look like you don't want to be bothered with him. You're unapproachable. That's just the way it is, people. You're unapproachable. A guy won't even, you can walk up to a table and you see videos of these people doing it. These girls walk up to a table. Hi, guys. How you doing? Yeah. And they look at her and they go, goodbye. And she's going, I don't understand. Well, guess what? Look in the mirror. They're not interested. Now, they'll take you home or they'll go back to your house for that night, but that's not what you're looking for. And if it is, then you don't need to be watching this video. But if you're looking for somebody long-term, you look foolish. You look totally foolish. So I have a million more things to talk about, like how to fight a man. And for the guys, the same thing. It's the same thing. Lose your weight, guys. Women don't want a heavy-set guy. They want a guy who's going to look good. They want a guy who looks good in their clothes, not a guy who looks like a weeble. I want a guy who looks good. I want a guy who's got a job. Goddamn job. Get a job. I don't care what it is. You can be working, in the sewer plant. I did that when I was younger. It doesn't make a difference. Be the best you can be at that job. That's how you advance. But be good at it. But look good. Clean. Don't have a list like this beard right here. This beard's been on since probably 1980. Maybe before that. I shaved it off one time when my daughter was born in 76. She didn't know me without a beard. I shaved it off one time and she cried. So I grew it right back and never been off since. If you're going to have a beard, trim the damn thing. This is a life commitment. Every single day you need to trim this. Every single day. It's totally amazing. I don't even know where these hairs come from. You look in a mirror and you comb it, you brush it, and you go, these hairs are sticking out all over. Where the hell were you yesterday? Every day you have to trim this beard. Every day you have to trim your mustache. If you don't want to trim it, it looks like shit, and that's an image on you. People aren't going to approach you if you got a beard that looks like crap. I am not a fan of the long beards. Not a fan at all. A lot of girls I talk to aren't a fan. The ones who are fans are young, and you don't want those. A ZZ Top beard, not attractive, but if that's what you like, that's fine. There are some girls who like it, not a whole lot, but there are some. But it's image. You have to look like you want to be noticed. When I weighed 315 pounds, I was not noticed. When I lost all my weight on this program, I could not believe how I got noticed. My wife got jealous. I'm walking around going, yeah, check this out. I lost all my weight. And the best part about losing weight was it was the easiest thing I ever did because I wasn't hungry. That's the whole thing. I wasn't hungry. And if you're not hungry, you're not eating. If you're not eating, you're losing weight. It's so easy. But I was noticed when I lost my weight. I'm going to give you one more before I leave. We're on 17 minutes right now. Perfume. I happen to like white diamonds. That's way back when. I don't even know if it's still around now, but to me, that smelled really nice. When somebody had perfume on and I'm in the store and they walk by, I'm looking around. Where did that come from? Now, if I was on the market looking for somebody, I'd be chasing that person down just to see how they looked and see if I could approach them. If I can't approach them because they're heavy, they dress like a slob, or what are the other things? They got heavy makeup on, they got tattoos and piercings all over the place, I'm just going to turn around and go the other way. But the point is, you smelled good enough for me to stop and follow you and notice you and see if I can approach you. And if you gave me the impression that I can't approach you, that's on you. Excuse me. You attracted me, but the way you presented yourself, you lost me. So perfume is one. And the guys, the same thing. Guys, you don't need to bathe in this stuff. When flies just avoid you, you got a problem there. Just a hint of cologne. A hint. Just enough to change the air. That's all you need to do. When you put too much cologne on, women go, gee, you're burning my eyes over here. Just a hint. Women, the same thing. They know how to do it. They spray it in the ear and they walk through it. That's a big one. That's a big one. So do yourself a favor. Start looking better and smile. Oh my God, I can go on forever. Smile. Men love women who are bubbly, outgoing, humorous. If you got a good personality and you're funny, oh my God, that opens up all the doors. In dating and in corporate, it opens up all the doors. So you got things to work on. If you like what you see, hit that like button, write some comments, let me know what you think of what I just said, and we'll talk about it, and I'll see you next time. Take care.